Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are y'all doing, YouTube? Today, I'm going to be comparing two of my absolute favorite blasters of all time. So, what are the blasters we're going to be comparing? Well, first one is the Dart Zone Villanator. So, this thing is a 40-round drum. It's actually a removable drum. Pump action, slam fire, 90 to 80 FPS. With a removable stock that comes with absolutely buttery smooth pump action and pretty much the best full-length darts in the game, which is the Dart Zone Adventure Force waffle tip darts. And the next one is the Dart Zone Tomahawk 60, a Target exclusive, which the Villanator is a Walmart exclusive, $30 60 dart drum that is actually more easy to remove than the Villanator, which is awesome. Hits around 100 FPS to 110 FPS, sometimes a little bit lower, but a pretty good little spread. Comes with darts that are not as good. They're better than Elite darts, but not as good as the Dart Zone waffle darts. They're kind of in the middle, which are the Dart Zone red diamond darts, and is semi-auto. It is compatible with your Nerf stock, which this is the only Dart Zone blaster that comes with a Nerf stock attachment point, which is awesome. And my favorite stock I like to pair it is this stock, which came with the Battle Camo stripe, because not only it feels good and I can shoulder it well, but it's a good amount of length that it's usable as a stock. And the thing about the Villanator is, this is a proprietary stock. The only blaster you can put this stock on is the Villanator itself and the Dart Zone Spectrum, which is basically just a stripe that hits 100 FPS. I want to buy one of those, but I'm probably going to save my money and get a Alpha Auto 72, which is a new Busby blaster that just came out, which might dethrone the Tomahawk 60 as my #1 favorite blaster of all time, because that thing is a 72 round full auto Busby blaster, which is the same price as the Tomahawk 60. The pretty cool thing is that I only have one of these Villanator drums. You know, it's 40 rounds, not bad. And these things cost 20 bucks. They used to, but now it's 23 bucks at Walmart. Still worth it. But, you wanna know how many Tomahawk 60 drums I have? Not one, not two, but 3 Dart Zone Tomahawk 60 drums. And these all work in good condition. And that equals 180 rounds. That is absolutely insane. The Tomahawk 60 also comes with this pretty cool removable sight. It doesn't really help you, but looks pretty cool on it. The Villanator does not come with any sights on the rails, but you can take the Tomahawk 60 sight and put it on the Villanator if you want to. So, yeah. And I actually have 2 of these, which is pretty cool. The Villanator is compatible with Nerf, Nerf attachments, such as, putting them on top rails. So, they do work. They will slide a little bit, but it's not like, too incompatible, so it will work. It works a heck of a lot better on this though. Like, seriously, it won't slide. It's actually kind of hard to move that. That is a very, very sturdy rail, which is good. Yeah, I like that a lot more than the Villanators. So we are gonna get the firing soon, but for fun, I'm gonna test the Dart Zone Villanator and Tomahawk 60 with Elite darts. Dart Zone waffle head darts, which is the green ones you can get at Walmart or online, or the Target exclusive red diamond darts, which you can buy at Target or online. And we're gonna see which darts are more accurate. And I know that these things aren't going to be accurate. These are horrible when it comes to accuracy, so don't use these. Between these two. But we're going to compare elite darts anyway, to show you how bad they are. If you're wondering which dart comes with which, you probably know what, but the Villanator comes with these, and the Tomahawk 60 comes with these. So, loading the Villanator is very simple. So, you just load your darts in like that, and boom. So, it actually has 2 rows of darts, so basically it's gonna move from top to bottom, but you prime it like that. Just like that. The Tomahawk 60's drum loading, however, is very unique. It is kind of fast, but kind of slow at the same time, because for the first 30 half, you just tuck the dart in like that and it works perfectly fine. But then you have to come up and load the second dart, which is, it's not bad, but you can kind of bend your darts that way, but if you do it carefully, which, I've been doing, you will not damage your darts. And this thing takes 6 AA batteries, so basically you just hold down the rev trigger for a moment and fire like that. The Dark Sun Villanator has slam fire, which when you hold down the trigger and then you pump, the ergonomics of the Villanator are very comfortable. I really like the stock. It fits pretty good. The pistol grip is very phenomenal. I really like it. This foregrip, I'm a really big fan of these like angled foregrips, which this is a buttery smooth product. If pretty young nerfer, it might be just, it's really smooth. And if you're older nerfer like me, it's completely serviceable. The ergonomics of the Tomahawk 60 are also really good. This grip is welcoming to kids and adults alike because it's a really big grip, which I like. I love me some big grips. The front grip, very, very comfortable. It does not get in the way of firing, like that. Or if you want to hold it like a relay AR, you can go like this. The trigger pull on the Tomahawk 60 is very interesting because without a drum it's pretty smooth, but not only you're ejecting the dart, but you're also rotating the cylinder, so it is a smooth trigger pull, but it's not as smooth as something like a Stripe or a Spectrum or a Turbine or just, any magazine fed flywheeler. A size comparison between the Villanator and the Tomahawk 60 drum. Yeah, the Villanator is much smaller, but the Tomahawk holds 20 more and, shoots harder. Alright, so now let's get to the firing, starting off with the Villanator. Alrighty, stock Villanator, starting off with 10 elite darts. 5 flat, 5 angled. I don't like elite darts. Alright, angle shots. I think I'm going a little too high. Alright, now darts and waffles. Flat. That's like 100% better accuracy. Like, seriously, that's completely perfect. Alright, now angle shots. Alrighty, last up, red diamond darts. It's okay. Most of these are perfectly straight. Alright, angled shots. Alright, not too bad for stock blaster. The elite darts were terrible. The green ones were pretty good. Pretty perfectly straight. And then the red ones were pretty okay. Alrighty, I'm actually standing up now. But now the Tomahawk 60. Starting off with 10 elite darts. 5 flat, 5 angles. Some of those shots were just awful. Let's angle it. Now, with the dart that should not go all wibbly wobbly, the green darts on waffle head darts. The reason why the performance might be like really bad on some of these darts is because they're kind of wet. And that will provide dart slip on the flywheels. Angled shots. Those were like 100% straight. Now with red diamond darts from Target. Pretty okay accuracy. Yep. Alrighty. Let's wrap up after I pick up darts. So one thing to note about the villanator is some of these barrels in this drum are kind of different sizes, you know, so you might lead to some inconsistent performance. The drum on the Tomahawk 60 does not have problems, but I got some kind of lackluster shots, some very good shots, because if you have wet darts and flywheels, sometimes they'll make the darts go absolutely horrible ranges. But overall, what do I think is better? Well, it depends on your play style. So, say if you said, I wanted a springer with very good capacity, high velocity, good ergonomics, you know, just great feel in general, you know, I'd say grab the villanator, the Jarstone villanator, which is kind of like a Tomahawk 60 but as a springer, cheaper and low capacity. Well, not low capacity, just a little bit lower than a Tomahawk 60. But if someone said they wanted a flywheeler, I'd say pick up this. I mean, just $30 for 60 darts, and yet the darts, elite darts are awful, don't use those. The red diamond darts, some shots were kind of inaccurate when I tested a lot of them, but mostly they were perfectly straight, so I'd say get the green darts and waffle head darts at Target if you have access to them, or get yourself the red diamond darts from Target. And this, I think this is better than the villanator. It is better than the villanator. I mean, like, if you want a flywheeler with super high capacity, just looks less cooler, but has way better ergonomics in my opinion, that you can add a stock on that's not proprietary. You can hold it like this or this. You got higher velocity, and yet it only takes AA's, which that's better than C's or D batteries, because I don't like handling with big heavy batteries such as C batteries or D batteries. So AA's are perfectly fine. So yeah, I'd say, do you want a Springer? Grab the darts and villanator. If you want a flywheeler, grab the Tomahawk 60. Like if you want a high capacity drum. If you don't want high capacity, you know, if you don't want either of these, there are some other options out there that you can pick up that are really good. So that's my versus video of the Tomahawk 60 versus the Dart Zone Villanator. They're both from the same company, Dart Zone. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like what I do, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because you'll see a lot more content, and you know, you'll get notified by me pretty much when I make a new video. And also, thanks for so many views on that short video I made, and so many likes. I never knew I'd get that much. I'm trying to boost up my content. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, peace out. Woo!